The years ago, we have this meeting and we were talking about 100% fleet electric. To my point of view, it was like, oh, they're crazy. But we are years after, and we like that close to be 100% electric. I think for us now it's a big objective to be the first golf course with zero emission, because we will be, and I hope so, will be the first golf course to have a massive event with a 100% fleet. It's a very good news for us, for the French Golf Federation, for the French government, for the event, because we all go in the same direction and we try to improve the situation. I mean, it's the first step. We're not going to go back. And I think this electrification, it's really the first step. It's a base of what we will have in the future. We have the 360 lithium on greens in 2020 or 21, and it was a very good first test. It made like all the stuff we asked to do on the course. So it wasn't our objective to be 100% electric, but Jacobsen last year, so it was nearly a year ago, brings this idea. And for sure, we say it's a great idea, because one of the objectives of the French Golf Federation it's to be more sustainable, to live with our moment. So we have to be careful of power, of carbon, of nutriments, of fungicides. So of course, an electric fleet will be one of the pieces if we want to be better than we've done in the past. So we have it since the French Open, so it's more than a month of use, and like it's better than we all expect. Like my point of view, mechanic point of view, and Jacobsen point of view, because the big deal was the length of the battery, and we tested with our hybrid SLF 530, and she made the round with 60% of battery left. So 6 miles on the fairway, pushing from tee to green, 10 hectares of fairway. And after 3 hours of use, when it's back to the shed, it's around between 60 and 65% left. So we even pushed the test to don't charge the mower during the night and send them out the next day with 60% left. And it was back to the workshop with 30% left. So it's a very good news for us, because it's out of your mind. Like you don't have to think about it. And we know exactly how we're going to charge the mower. In the past, we'll have to charge everything every night, but now that chain we will have probably to charge every 2 days. I think like the big improvement on this machine is the traction, because everything is electric. The human being is just an accessoire on the machine. That means like when you're going from one fairway to another fairway, you can see on this golf course, there is mount everywhere. And I've been on the machine, and when you go from one point to another point, you can go everywhere. You can say climb on the tree, but yes, you can. Now it's you don't have any, you don't sleep, you don't like stay stuck. It's a good improvement, really a good, and it's a really good surprise. Battery and traction, it's amazing. So the Eclipse 2 lithium, the pedestrian mower, our operator are used to use those walkers since years, and when we give them the new one, they didn't have nothing to say. So that means nothing really changed, because this machine is already very good, but now you remove the gas in the machine. So it's very good for the money, and it's very good for the user. And I mean, same battery was very good. Like we use it for the French Open, and when we get the machine back to the workshop, we still have plenty of battery left. So same thing, you don't have to charge the mower every day. You can do at least 5 or 6 greens per person, which is fair enough on a tournament time. So we have pace on all the fleet, but the first point it was because Jacobsen have to learn how we work on the course. So basically, pace has been done for us only to monitor how we working on the course, how we moving on the course, how much power we use on this hole and on the next hole. So it's a good thing, and we use it. The marshal use it a lot for the traffic on the course, and we also use it. For example, I will give you an example. When we send the second job on the course, we can have a rough Friday where is golf traffic. That means when you send rough, you don't send people on one hole when it's full of golf, so we can send it on the empty hole. I'm not sure every single golf course in the world know exactly how big are their green or how big are their fairway. You can do that with pace. As we say when we have volunteer on the tournament, you cannot bring everything to your golf club, but you can bring some of the things you see here. And it's the same with pace. I think everybody will find the right utilization of pace with their need. We also use EasyGo and Cushman on our vehicle on the course. And same thing, it's a good thing, like no problem anymore about like filling up the buggy, run out of fuel on the course, and the noise. Like when you send your irrigation tech on the course during the day and you have a EasyGo or Cushman electric buggy, you can drive on the course everywhere, no one will complain. You have nearly the same buggies than the player, so they cannot complain. On a daily basis, it's no vibration, no noise, it's very cool to work with these kind of vehicles. Yeah, so about the event of next summer, yeah, it's a completely different tournament. Like you normally have, it's the first time we will host a woman event, so it's the first thing for us. Then it's only 60 ladies and 60 men, and it's completely different. Like first tee time is gonna be only from number 1, 9 o'clock. So I'm not gonna say it's easy setup, but yes, you don't have the pressure of the time. We will have the pressure of the turf quality and the quality of the surface, the putting surface. But we will have like all the time to set a perfect golf course. So it's another pressure. It's not no pressure, it's another pressure. You don't have to rush. We will have to take our time to do a very good setup every morning because 9 o'clock, it's late for a tournament and it's only 60 players, so they're gonna finish teeing off at 11 or 12, so we can work in the afternoon. And the other thing, we already have the experience last year with the World Amateur Championship. 2 weeks event, it's very long because we all know when you set up a course for a tournament, you stress everything. You turn off the irrigation, you give as less fertilization as you can. So it's gonna be to find the good balance between the stress and speed. But yeah, it's a long event. So basically, it's not a race, it's a marathon. Really, like we have this event during next summer. It's another sport, but we will run the marathon next year as well.